up, Rocket Nation? Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this fine Thursday afternoon. Hopefully, you guys are having the best damn Thursday ever in the history of Thursdays that have ever been Thursdayed. Today, we're back in more Cyberpunk 2077. We got a date to go on. Well, let's not call it a date. A friendly adventure with probably the hottest chick in the entire game. We're going to be going for a little scuba mission with none other than Judy. I'm really excited to get through this one. Yesterday, we kind of had to stop a little bit early because I had other things to do. So we only made it like halfway through this quest and or this mission. And I felt really bad because we ended up having to like end it and we were like in the middle of the mission. So that was, I'm sorry about that yesterday, guys. Same thing today, though. We're going to 7 p.m. tonight. We're going to get about 2 hours stream in. The goals today is to finish Judy's quest. And then hopefully we're going to get a call from Pan Am at some point, too. I feel like that quest is out there as well. And is that it? I think essentially this is it for all of the quests. I think this should wrap up Judy's thing because this feels like it's kind of, we're spending some time together and this is kind of going to wrap up our quest with her. And then after that, I think we just have Pan Am left. I don't know. Every time I think that we only have a little bit left to go, bam, something else comes up. I get another phone call. I got to go on that. We also crucified a guy yesterday. If you guys missed it, ! VOD right now in the chat. We'll give you guys a link. Go on over to the YouTube VOD channel. Get all caught up. I mean, after this stream, go over there and get all caught up. It was kind of awesome. That was, I mean, when I say awesome, I mean, we crucified a guy. As far as awesome as that can be, we crucified a guy. True, it's good to see you. How are you today? Welcome in. Happy Thursday, my friend. Today, I tried so desperately today to actually get an episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance recorded for the Let's Play channel. My God, every time I try to do something as far as Kingdom, I feel like the world's telling me, the universe is telling me, don't do a playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance, because every time I try, something ends up happening and I go down a rabbit hole of issues that I got to resolve. So I set up a whole recording tab in my Stream Deck and on OBS, and I have a whole separate thing for recording, and I started getting everything going. And then, wouldn't you know it, I hit a button and a bunch of stuff broke. And I was like, gosh damn it. So I had to go through an hour of trying to make sure that everything was set and figured out. And so I never actually got an episode actually recorded. But essentially, I'm desperate. Like I keep saying to myself, no, I'm probably not going to get to it. But then every time, and this is a streamer issue here, and anybody who does content creation probably feels the same way I do. As soon as you start playing a game and you guys aren't watching, it feels wrong. It feels like I'm doing something wrong. Like I'm cheating on my girlfriend kind of deal. Like you feel like there's something inside of you that says, bro, not okay. Not okay. So I was literally going to just start a playthrough of it today and just essentially bum rush the story and see if I couldn't actually get it done. And as soon as I started it, I talked to Mom. I went and had a conversation with you start out the game having a conversation with Mom. I started having the conversation. I walked outside. I picked a few flowers and I was like, God damn it, man. Like, I'm not going to be able to stream the game. That's 100% for certain. But I'm like, I have to do something. So, yeah, that immediately sent me down the rabbit hole. And I had probably a good hour and a half to burn this afternoon, which is very rare right now for me to have an hour and a half in the afternoon to burn. And I had that hour and a half and I was like, all right, I'm going to go do it. I'm going to get it recorded. And then I just sat here and fixed stuff. Not even fixed stuff. It's stuff that I had set up before, but it's been so long since I've done a Let's Play that OBS is like my setup for OBS. Scene names and stuff like that have changed over time. So anything that I'm doing in there is referring to my old setup. So yeah. It ended up a bunch of stuff with the Stream Deck had to be done. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, I got everything all set essentially. So I think that probably maybe tonight after stream, I'm gonna go get some food in me right after stream, and then if I have a half hour to burn, I might try and at least get an intro done for the Let's Play for Kingdom Come Deliverance. I honestly don't know if I can actually finish a full playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance at this point. We're so close to the release. Actually, didn't Carnage had a preview event today, didn't he? I'm 95% sure it was today. Today's the 23rd. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Carnage, anybody that is interested in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you might want to go and check out his YouTube channel or his VOD here on Twitch, because I'm pretty sure he had an event where the developers were actually joining him for the first 3 hours of the game. I think they were going to play starting at the very beginning of the game. They were going to get basically whatever he could do in 3 hours. He wasn't limited in his content. It was anything that he could get to in 3 hours that they would let him do. And the developers were there with him, sort of talking about stuff as they were doing it. I never got a chance to check it out, though. I didn't get a chance to check it out today. But yeah, I wish I would have got just a chance to see what was up. And because I like hearing the developers, seeing a developer there as you're making your way through a game, and they can give you, just pick out little things like, oh, this is what happens here, or this happened there. It's always cool to see, to hear the developer's point of view, and also to see their excitement level too. But all I know is I feel like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 might be the greatest example of a game that chose its marketing and release window at like the perfect time. So I think we're actually going to see Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as far as sales go and everything, and maybe even, from what I can see in previews, and I have watched a few previews, it's in a really good spot. Like, it's going to be coming out in a pretty polished state, which is always good nowadays. If anything's polished, we're already giving it 2 points for that, right? So it's already a 2 out of 10. All they got to do is insert some content, and they're already at a 7 or 8. So, but I think as far as their release window, releasing it on the 4th of February might be one of the most well-timed releases in recent history, in my opinion, because there's nothing been going on outside of Indiana Jones. December and January's kind of been bare bones, and they're going to be bringing this out when people are itching for a new game. Also, they gave people plenty of preview time. So most reviewers and anybody that's been doing a preview have had the game in hand since the beginning of January. So they gave people a month-long preview, time to review the game, more than enough time. So I think it's really going to be, and if reviews start coming out and they're 8s out of 10s and 9s out of 10s, this is probably going to be one of the better games out of the year, because those people that are doing reviews have had the most time out of, I think it's relatively unheard of to get 70 or 80 hours with a game before you can actually, before you're gonna do the review. So yeah, I'm pretty optimistic about how the game's gonna end up turning out. And I also think that as far as the release window, that was fucking genius. Like, perfect timing. It might be a perfect storm for like a 10 out of 10 game. It really might be. And from what I've seen in the previews, it's really, really good. So I'm getting more and more excited as we're only about a week and a half away now. Not next Tuesday, the Tuesday after will be the release window. So, or the release date. So I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't gotten my confirmation from GameStop, but I should be having, or getting a collector's edition for it as well. So it's always iffy when it comes to GameStop. You pre-order and then they don't charge you until when they're going to release it. But the thing is the way GameStop does it, from what I understand, is it's first come, first serve. So whatever they'll get in their stock, and then they go through whoever put in their order first and go backwards from there. So if they run out of stock before they get to your name, you just don't get it. Is kind of the way I've had that actually happen in the past, which I hate that idea, because if you've gotten a confirmation, you're not going to go somewhere else to go and get another, like, it should be guaranteed it if you've pre-ordered it and you get that confirmation, So I should find that out here within the next, I would say, week or so, whether or not I'm actually going to be getting that collector's edition out. It was only done through GameStop anyways. I think that was the only place to get it. I want to say I pre-ordered this back in June, somewhere around there of last year. So, all right, that's enough talking for today. Let's jump into it. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the game. Cyberpunk. Give me Cyberpunk. Give me more Judy. Judy? Send it. What? Red script compilation has failed. This error has been caused by mods listed below. Oh, what? Was there an update for the game today? No! There's no way, right? Look at, oh my God. What is this? Bro. Look what the game is right here. Fuck! Oh no. Here in Night City. Well, that sucks. Virtual car dealer. Decals, flicks or fix. This is one problem. Why? What did they do? What are the patch notes? What are the patch notes for it? That's fucking horrible, man. Photo mode. Vehicle color customization, character creation. This is patch 2.21. Miscellaneous, run this town, fixed an issue. Oh, the game's starting. Maybe the game will work, the mods just won't work. Which we're okay with, right? Miscellaneous. This is why, this is a perfect example of a healthy modding community. Oh, you did see it on X as well. Arthur said there was a patch that came out last night. You saw it on X. This is a perfect example of a... Ah, man, I hope we don't have a bunch of crashing issues tonight. It's a perfect example of where a game releases and it has a healthy modding community and they kind of kill their own modding community. Essentially, the reason why I was having so many crashing issues earlier in our playthrough was because a lot of people that have been making mods for the game are getting frustrated with it now, and they actually stop supporting their mods. They won't update them anymore because every time they update them, and I want you to think about this. This was December, late December, they did a patch that broke a lot of mods. Or no, it was middle of December. I'm sorry. Like, no, actually, almost beginning. December 10th, 11th, 12th, somewhere in there. They brought out an update. A lot of people's mods got broken by the update. They have to go in, update their mods, and then after they update their mods, then as soon as they would get them updated, then like a week after they update them, the game would get another patch that would then break all the mods. And this has been sort of a like the teeter-totter that's been happening with the modding community from what I understand. And a lot of them are just frustrated and they're like, no, I'm not interested anymore. Also, can we get some love for this amazing autosave picture right here? That's Judy's ass. What an amazing ass it is, right? Judy, super fit. Super, super fit. She's looking good. Hold up. Get my face back in here. Well, let's hope that we don't have crashing issues. If we do, I don't know. We may just have to delete the mod folder altogether. So wait, we may have to send it. Fingers crossed, everybody. It will not crash. The game will not crash today. God damn it. We had it in a spot too where the game hasn't crashed for like 6 or 7 straight streams. All right. Let's get in here.
All right.
There it is.
Get that booty of yours suited up.
Speaking of booties. All right. So we're supposed to boot up or get... there was more that we could talk to her. We weren't able to get this stuff in last night because, I don't know, wherever we were looking at her, it kept... Like it wouldn't highlight and then it would go away and then come back and it...
No wetsuit, no dive.
Yeah. I get it.
That.
Also, she kept interrupting whatever we were saying with that. Do you do this often?
Do this often?
What? Make other people put on skin-tight wetsuits?
Meant diving.
As often as I can. As for the rest, well, I'm picky about my peeps.
All right. What up, Mirko? How are you today, buddy? Why did you choose this place?
Why'd you choose this of all places?
Why? Don't like it?
It's okay, but any special reason you chose this one?
Of course there is. But you'll have to wait to find out what it is.
All right. Fine. I'm down. Equip it.
Let's get this scroller on ya.
See what we look like. Look at me. Boy, why do I look like a Ken doll? You telling me you couldn't put a little bump in the front there? You just gonna, oh, look at our katana is all, why does our katana look weird in the menu here? What's going on with that? We never modded this, so why does it look so weird? It's not, what is going on with it? Okay. Dude, like this is embarrassing now at this point. Like this is literally embarrassing. Also, what is this? Oh, Johnny's tattoo special. Why does Johnny's tattoo have a fucking... This is weird. Oh, because we lost our outfit too. Our outfit's actually gone as well. Oh, everything's fucked, isn't it? It's gonna be so bad, yo. Oh no, this is gonna be so bad. You're not hard at the moment, says Mirko, so no bump. Yeah, I'm a grower, not a shower. Is that what we're going with? Dude, it's still embarrassing. I look like a fucking Ken doll. All right, let's do this. Is this water toxic?
Water's toxic. That not a problem?
Whole reason we're suiting up.
Kick shit into it. I wonder why it's toxic. Kick some trash into it. Now, you didn't ask if I knew how to swim.
Haven't even asked me if I know how to swim. Not worried I'll just sink to the bottom like a bag of rocks?
A bag of rocks? Come on, don't sell yourself short.
Okay. You looking fine in that wetsuit, by the way.
Look pretty damn fine in that wetsuit.
You should see me in my Max Tech uniform.
Oh, mean you have one?
Indeed I do. Won it in a bet. Still hangs in my closet waiting for the right occasion.
Gonna hold you to that.
It seems like we can have a relationship with her, doesn't it? It seems like we're a girl. That's all I'm saying. I feel like I'm a girl.
Not gonna pike out on me, are you?
No, I'm good. All right.
All right, let's do this. Freezing ass water, here I come.
Plug me in.
Okay, we're all set. You go first.
Here's a thought. What if we start to have a relationship and it lets us have like, oh, guess what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to let Rocket have a sexual relationship with Judy, but then we end up scissoring. How weird's that going to be? I'm going in!
Stay close behind me and don't descend too fast.
Are we doing this? Following you, Judy. You got to get in. Take the plunge. There it is. There it is. That doesn't look right. Judy?
Where are we headed exactly?
About halfway to the deepest point. It'll be pitch black, but the currents are gentle. Ought to be safe. Want the precise coordinates?
Nah, why bother? I'll just stick close to you.
Okie dokes.
True said, yeah, that would be a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're just scissoring, but I'm a dude.
Virtues are more to you than just a way to churn out eddies, huh?
Well, duh. Think paintings, songs. They're meant to produce emotion responses.
Generally how any kind of creativity works, sure.
Right, so art's a casing, trigger for emotion. Well, BDs are emotion in near pure form.
Best view ever. You know what I just thought of? Was this update for... Oh, the new DLSS model is now implemented. No way. The new DLSS transformer model offers more image stability, less ghosting, and improved anti-aliasing in comparison to the original DLSS convolutional That's the name of it. Convolutional neural network model. I just realized that. I had just happened to think about it. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sorry. I get all excited about technology. Still some definite ghosting around her though, right? The image does look a lot sharper though. I will say that. We don't have the
This is it.
we don't have
Over
a
here and look straight at me, will you?
forget it. Look straight at her.
Great. Signal's clear. Just need your help with a few basic checks. Need to calibrate our gear. First up, motion sensors and scrolling. Circle around me. Swim.
Doing it. We don't have a lot of our lighting mods. All that stuff isn't going to be working either, too, by the way.
Like the view, asshole?
Hang on. You can see what I see?
Whoa. You see what I see? In real time? Like what I'm looking at?
Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, it's pretty fucking weird.
Why? Yep, view's preem.
Visual sensors are getting stinned right now. Can't be denied. To think I never realized how fit you were.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Don't pretend. Take it in. I mean, take it in.
Great, motion calibrated. Back my way now, V. Next up, sound check. I'm gonna hum a song. You give me the title.
I'm gonna hum.
Read me?
But I hear you just fine.
Need a wider range. Levels can't be short of perfect.
No idea what the song is. But I heard it. Goes something like...
Alright, we're all tuned and synced. And you got talent, girl.
You
Alright,
see?
that ought to do it. We are now.
Synced. What now?
Prepare to have your mind blown.
See, she
Wait
called
for
me
it.
girl. She's treating me like we can have a relationship with her. Damn, look at that. Are we going down? We gonna send it?
Now grab this and hold on tight.
Done. Move it. Go, go.
Down we go.
I'd like to move it, move it. All right, let's look around. Wow, really fucking dark down here. Extremely. Oh, you know what we don't have?
Impressive.
No night vision. Damn it.
Had no idea. If you said we'd see a sunken town.
Like it?
Dunno. Sure as hell never seen anything like it, can tell you that.
It used to be called Laguna Bend. Just 15 years ago, people still lived here.
What happened here? Why'd it get flooded?
'Cause someone stood to profit.
Well, probably power for the dam, right? They flood it. The dam, or they install the dam. It floods the area before the dam. This is before the dam.
Got some connection to this place, right?
You got it. Grew up here. Haven't been back since Laguna Bend was wiped off the map.
Why are you showing me this?
Want to get the right emotional reactions. Got a feeling this will be perfect for my experiment.
Why's this stand to be perfect?
Hoping you'll be able to pick up all the unfiltered mess of emotions this place brings out in me. Like it or not, you'll react to those feelings. That's what I want to capture.
My reaction to your feelings? Ha ha! Let's go.
Sounds Nova. Let's do this.
Played this moment coming back so many times in my head. Taken me years. Working up the nerve for this.
Why didn't you come earlier?
Good question.
What up, tall and thin? How are you?
I didn't have time. Gear, stars weren't ever aligned. Truth is, the very idea, it just felt weird. Besides, didn't want to come here alone. Or with some rando.
I'm a pervert. That's all I gotta say. We're like, you all are perverts. You're doing it too. So don't pretend like it's just me. Way to go, pervert. It's the red light district. Let's go.
Flo's Diner, best eatery in town. Only one at that, too.
Second best
Burgers weren't
eatery
amazing,
in
too
town.
Greasy. Big. Of course, I say that now. Back then, they were the best thing I'd ever chewed and swallowed. And next door, that's where we lived. Me and my grandparents. Just let me know when you want to forge ahead.
I did not catch that she actually lived there yesterday for some reason.
Looks like this fell off your one and only eatery.
Now, let's see. Childhood for you tasted like toasted marshmallows. They always caught fire, burned. But that never bothered you.
This tech is seriously next level. You hear my thoughts?
Get echoes. And sense intentions, too. Not all the time, though.
I chose a different one than we did yesterday for that. Instead of going with the, I thought there was something on the ground here. Instead of going with the Nomad one, I did one a little bit different. So there's two there up ahead of us. I thought there was one more over here, but maybe not.
That's a weird place for a framed picture.
Water probably carried it out of someone's house. Anything to make out?
Nah, not much.
Nope. It was right here. This is the one I was thinking of.
Got something here. Looks like an old photo cam.
DPI 350. Practically an antique.
You like it?
You kidding? It's awesome.
We're gonna give it to her. I mean, you want me to give it to her? I'll give it to her.
Hockey stick? Is there a skating rink here?
I wish. Played street hockey on rollerblades.
Quit schmoozing, Alvarez. We're losing because of you.
Oh.
Connie! They're dead meat anyway. Go out with me? Sorry, you gotta go. They're calling.
All right. Can we give her... It won't let me give it to her? Oh, there it is. Give camera. This is for you.
Here, take this camera. Better off in your hands than sitting here collecting algae.
Gosh, thanks.
What about your parents?
Dad was never in the picture. Mom died when I was tiny. Can barely remember her. Still have her picture, but, you know, I see a stranger there.
Judy, Judy, watch out for her cooties. Alvarez is so poor, she can't even afford to have parents.
Oh, damn.
What was that? Those voices.
Voices? Didn't hear anything but you just now.
Judy, Judy. She's so poor, she can't even afford parents is what they said. Jesus.
What was it like, living with your grandparents? How were they?
Granddad had a real knack for things technical. Taught me everything I know. And the stories he told, never got bored listening to them. And Grandma was temperamental. Hot 1 second, cool as steel the next.
Where'd your grandparents go? Night City?
Yeah, for a couple years. Rented the unit that's mine now. But they hated the city. Moved up to Oregon. Still go and visit them sometimes.
Ooh. So they're still alive? That's cool. Wasn't there another one that showed up after we did this? Let's do this and skip the dialogue.
What was it like, living with your grandparents? How were they?
Granddad had a real knack for things
I can't skip
technical.
dialogue.
Taught me everything I know. And the stories he told, never got bored listening to them. And Grandma was temperamental. Hot one second, cool as steel the next.
Yeah, see right there. Now I know where you get your temper from.
Temperamental, huh? Explains a lot.
I get it
A
now.
dominant family trait.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Want to keep going?
Let's keep going, Judy.
Aye, aye, Captain. Follow me.
Oi, oi, Captain. So it appears we're not going to have any crashing issues, which is nice. I mean, fingers crossed. I can't F5 anywhere, so
We looking for anything in particular here?
there's that.
Nah, can't hurt to look around though. Picking up very chill vibes.